Welcome back, Truth Seeker. If you missed today's live stream, I had a caller call in and provoke me, and he did a good job, and I went off on him, and for that, it's very likely I'll get another strike and the channel will be suspended. And it is what it is. So if that does happen, the place you can find me is GematriaEffect.news. This is my own website. I will begin uploading videos here if I get a strike. The other place you can find me is on the social media for truth seekers, free2findtruth.com. Again, this is a social media platform for people interested in sharing truth without fear of censorship. My real purpose in building this website and launching it was to help people find new friends, make new community. Because again, it can be isolating being a truth seeker. You can have friends abandon you, family abandon you. You can be as anonymous on this website as you want, or you can be as transparent as you want. The ultimate purpose, though, and my hope for people is that they will make friends and make real relationships that go beyond just the internet. Find people in their town, in their state, in their community, make some real connections, and help further this truth network. So free2findtruth.com. My YouTube channel, GematriaEffect.news. The suspension ends on this channel in 3 or 4 days, so I'll begin posting there again when I can, but it's very likely it'll get another strike and then it'll be suspended for 2 weeks. So be sure you know my website. And again, I highly encourage people to join Free to Find Truth. I'm paying a big tab each month for this. And I'm doing it because I want people to make friends and build this network. So right now it's underutilized. Make me very happy if you joined and started using it, became a part of the community. Also, again, just a reminder, the book. It is an ebook. It is an instant download when you buy it. You are welcome to take this ebook file to your local bindery and have it printed and turned into a real book. It costs the average person about $25 to get it printed because it's a big book. If you don't want to print the whole book and you just want to print the first 50 pages, which there's a lot of information there, you can probably get that printed for a few dollars. But I only charge $5 for all the written content. On this thing, if you want to pay more than $5, and people do, and I'm grateful for that, you can pledge a different amount to pay for the book. But the book is $4.99 to buy. You can buy it here at sells.com, which is the only online website that hasn't banned it, so I do support Sells as a business. They're standing up in the age of censorship. They could have just as easily banned my book like the other 3 sites did, but they haven't. So sells.com, they're not paying me anything to advertise, but I'm just saying, I know that they're a decent company, because out of 4 companies that I had my book for sale, they're the only one who hasn't banned it. And the other place you can support, like I said, if we can get $30,000 a month coming into this movement, we can have a building, we can have a team of employees, we can have resources to pound the pavement, we can have resources to help try to change this world. We have the message, we have the knowledge to get out. The way for it to reach more people is with resources. I've been saying this for 2 years. If you guys can pledge $1 a month, that's $12 a year. That's 3 pennies a day. As a community, that goes a long ways. Everyone can afford $1 a month. I just had a gentleman call up and say he wants to donate $1, but he can't afford it. I just said, thank you, I appreciate the moral support. I don't really understand how you can't support $1 a month, but if you're out there and you can, patreon.com, and I'm going to be authentic. Right now, there's 10,787 coming in a month. That's more than I need for myself. That's why I'm paying $1,000 a month for a website. That's why I'm saving the rest of the money for a future cause, like getting a building and renovating it and being able to have the resources to put in the furniture that we can have to set up a, Gematria Effect news studio. This money is for the cause. If this money goes up to $30,000, I'm telling you guys, it's going to happen overnight. We're going to have the building. We're going to have people hired. It's going to make a huge difference. This isn't enough right now to rent a space, hire people, but it's a chunk of the way there. We just need 20,000 more people in the community to step up and pledge $1, or 4,000 people to pledge $5 a month. 30,000's the mark to hire a team of people, have them on a salary, have health care, have a building, and have the resources to do things like travel when an important story happens. We can do a lot with 30,000 a month. It's the goal I'm setting. The more the merrier. But as much as I've been begging for that $1 a month pledge, and it hasn't happened, I don't want to ask for too much. But I am saying we hit 30,000, things will happen. Things will happen, and they'll happen fast, and you'll see it. I'm transparent. So, again, thank you to everyone who has already supported the book, everyone who has already pledged. Again, for people who got here late to the party, this show was pretty much over August 21st, 2018. The reason the show was pretty much over August 21st, 2018 is because my lady was fed up. She'd watched me be burglarized. She'd watched me be arrested. She watched a car crash through our house on Christmas Eve. She watched the FBI come to my door and threaten me. She watched my profession say that you're no longer employable. And on August 21st was the day the FBI agent showed up, and the school district said that I was unemployable for doing this research. She said, look, you've essentially ruined your life. No one bought your book. No one's supporting your Patreon. You've done enough, Zach. People aren't behind you. And at the time I agreed with her. I said, you know what? I said, you're right. I said, you're right. I've done enough for over 5 years. And I said, let me put out one more video and just let me people know what's up, that we've hit the end of the road. I put out that video. Next thing you knew, the book was selling like hotcakes. Next thing you know, people invested in the Patreon. But we still haven't been able to, and realize it hasn't been this high the whole time. It got up to like $2,000, which was something. Over time, it's grown since then. But it was the people at that moment who responded and supported that allowed the work to go on. And it is going on, and I don't plan on quitting anytime soon. But for this work to get to where it needs to be, it needs to go much further. I need a team of people. I need full-time employees that I can count on. And it can happen. If you guys can pledge $1 a month. It says there's 40,000 people subscribed to this channel. 2,000 and some of them are obviously pledged. What say you, the other 38,000? If you don't know my MO, I worked my ass off day and night, 7 days a week for over 5 years. Didn't have a book to sell, didn't have a Patreon, didn't have nothing, didn't have ads on the channel. Nothing. I just paid for it out of my own savings. And I did that until the day my savings ran out, which was also about the time of August 21st, 2018, when I couldn't get a job and the FBI was here threatening. So you guys kept it afloat. To get it to the next level, it's going to be you guys again. Unless you expect me to go out and rob a bank, which sometimes I'm tempted to do. So don't make me do that. All right, Truth Seeker. Till next time.